Hey, welcome to the speaking session which is organized by IDP to check the level of the candidate. My name is Jasneet Kaur and I am here to conduct the speaking of candidate number 4070 and the candidate name is Reena. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is your full name?
My name is Reena.
Okay, so Reena, where are you from?
Basically, I am from village named as Katanikala and it is located near to Sandala.
Okay, so do you like your living area?
Yes, I like my living area because from my childhood I used to live at that area, and there are many various things which attracts me towards my village.
So, what kind of people are living in your village?
The people of distinct cultures and distinct another cities are lived in my village, and the people who live in my neighborhood, they are familiar. I'm very familiar with them.
Okay, so what kind of changes would you like to see there in the coming future?
Well, in my village, in future, I would like to see a hospital like a veterinary hospital, because even though there is a hospital for animals, but the condition of that hospital is not good.
Okay, so Reena, let's talk about your qualification. What have you done recently?
I have completed my +2 recently, and now I am doing my BHM degree at the University of Patna.
Okay, so in which stream you have completed your studies? You are doing your studies?
I doing my studies in the hotel management course because I like to pursue the job in hotel management.
Okay, so which brings your attention towards this course?
Well, honestly speaking, when I was in 7th standard, at that time chefs came to visit my school for the students who are doing their study in the vocational course, and at that time I really attract towards their dressing sense and their way of communication with other people.
Okay, so did you participate in extracurricular activities during your school or college?
Yes, I like to participate in co-curricular activities because I had to live in a residential school, and it also included a hostel area. So that's why I spend my whole time in my school, and various type of activities like act of another person's character, and also activities like guiding some other students for the other activities which they like or which they can do.
Okay, that's good, Reena. So, let's talk about numbers. Do you have any favorite number?
Yes, I have an favorite number like 11. It is my birthday, and so that's why I like, and I found it very lucky for me.
Okay, so how do you use this number in your routine?
In my routine, I use this number like in morning. I always get up early in the 11 past 6, and so because being a student, I have to get up early in the morning, and that's why I decide that time for get up.
Very smart. Okay, so Reena, why we need numbers?
Well, numbers are basic need of a human being, because without number, I think that living of a person can be difficult, because in daily routine, person have to call other person, and which can only be possible by a number or numbers like if I talk about alarm clock, then there is also number.
Okay, so when did you start learning math?
Well, I think that from from my initial stage before school time, I started learning. I started learning mathematics because I think that math is a subject which not only started to learn at a school time but also before school.
Did you find it easy or difficult to learn math?
Well, honestly speaking, till the standard of 10th, I find it very easy for me. But after 10th standard, I found it very difficult, so that I dropped out.
Okay, that's great. So Reena, this is all about your introduction part with me. Now I'm going to give you a cue card, which is a questioning card along with the main question and the bullet point. You will have 1 minute for the preparation. You could use this notepad, okay, if you want to prepare. So your cue card is describe a time you shared something with someone. And your time for preparation starts now. Time is up. Shall we start?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Well, in daily routine, people share numerous type of their experience with other members, like with their friends or with their family members. I remember that when I was in 12th standard, at that time my history teacher gave me a project during the summer vacation of 2 months, and at that time I have enough time to make it. So that's why I did that work with very keen interest, and after the completion of that project, I had showed it to my history teacher, and surprisingly, I received different compliment from my history teacher, and so that's why he in the final he showed it, that project to principal sir, and I got compliments also from sir, and after that on next Sunday my parents came to visit me, and at that time I shared my experience with them, because there is no one with whom I can share my experience, because my friends know all about that scene. And when I shared my experience with my parents, at that time I feel on the time cloud, because it was first time when I got numerous type of compliments and got thoughts from all the teachers of my school as well as my friends, and the main thing in that experience was that my principal sir invited me on the stage to share my experience with all the students, so that's why they can do that type of work in their future time.
Okay, I'm going to stop you here. Your time is up, so please pass me back the cue card. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to ask you more follow-up questions related to sharing. So, what was the last thing you remembered you shared with someone?
Well, I remember that last time I helped my grandmother for remembering the number of of my relative. So that's why she can call her at any time.
What is your personal opinion on sharing?
My personal opinion on sharing is that when a person shares something with other people at that time, the happiness about the thing is increased, and I think that people should share their experience of things with other people, person, so that's why they can get some strange experience.
How do you teach sharing and caring to a child?
Well, I think so that a child is very soft-hearted, and they're like clay, and the person who is in front of them, he or she can mold them into any direction, and the person who is in front of them can work as a mirror for the children, because children do the same things which they observe in the other person.
What kinds of things are not suitable for sharing?
Well, I think so that the things which need to be hygienic is not to be shared with other persons. Like if I talk about daily routine, in daily routines people use towels, and I think that these kind of things should not be shared with other people.
Is technology a hindrance to this virtue of sharing? Hindrance means a kind of obstacle.
Well, I think so that in the era of this technology, in this era of technology, people have no need to share their things, because share their things and experience, because if somebody want help, then he or she get the help from the internet instead of a person, and I think that this is the one main obstacle in sharing the things.
Okay, so Reena, this is all about your speaking session with me. Thank you so much, and best of luck for your result.
Thank you.